So last lecture we have talked about competitive strategy. The course name is strategic management, and we have passed mid-term exam. And in final term we will talk about competitive strategy, leadership, and something else in later. So today we talk about competitive strategy. Today we will talk about competitive strategy. And the last lecture we were talking like why is it needed to competitive strategy, why defend the competitors, targeting, positioning, branding, etc. So categorically we will discuss competitive strategy, and we have talked mainly competitive strategy, mainly three types by Michael Porter. The first one is cost leadership, second one is differentiation, and last one is focus. These three are extended in 5 versions. So we'll talk about this 5 strategy, competitive strategy. So let's discuss. Very first one is what is competitive strategy. So in the next lecture we will reshape the slide in another color.
ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড সাদা হলে স্যার এই মনিটরে একটু প্রবলেম, এটা আপনার স্লাইডে প্রবলেম না, মনিটরে একটু প্রবলেম আছে।
Today's slide background is not actually white, rather I will use it, but
মনিটরে একটু প্রবলেম আছে স্যার, এই যে অর্ধেক কেটে যায়।
okay, let's see with the help of attention. However, very first concept is what is competitive strategy actually mean. Competitive strategy means to capture the target market and to defend its competitors. The strategy which is taken by the company to acquire the market share in the market. This is known as competitive strategy mainly. So in any market, in any industry, every company has its own competitive strategy. Whether it is quality product, whether it can be lower cost or something else, or the combination of lower cost and quality product or quality features. So as you see the picture, all of them probably know the play. So competitive strategy means that I want to place my company, my product or my brand in the market top, and absolutely there is another one. So I have to alter that. So this is mainly competitive strategy. Here there are some crucial topics or concept we have to know. That is mainly market share. Probably you know market share. Then market segment, and target market. Market share means all of the customers of any market. That is 100%, and your company own some of the it. So market share, that is the market segment. That is the dividing all the market in various criteria, in various segment. You can divide the market as per age, as per geography, as per income, as per so on. Another criteria, and the last one is target market. That is what market you can capture or want to capture or want to market your product or services. So these issues are very crucial, and we have known these issues to continue the later one. So market share, market segment, and target market. Is it clear to all? Okay. So let's for next one, competitive strategy. So here are the issues. Why is it needed to competitive strategy? Mainly 2 reasons. There are many companies in the market, or there are many companies in any industry, in national market or global market. So you have to continue, or you have to practice any strategy to capture your market or to position your product or service in the market in the long run. Otherwise, it will vanish within a shortest possible time. So competitive strategy is needed. So mainly competitive strategy, as we already talked about the generic competitive strategy in the earlier lecture, and there are mainly 3 competitive strategies according to the original competitive strategy by Michael Porter. The very first one is cost leadership strategy, then differentiation strategy, and the last one is focus strategy. These 3 strategies is the basic, and this 5 is the standard version of these 3 strategies. The very first one is broad low cost strategy, as you see, broad low cost strategy, then broad differentiation strategy, then focus low cost strategy, focused on narrowed, you can say, focused low cost strategy, and focused differentiation strategy. And this combination is known as base cost strategy. That is the combination of all. So today we will talk about details of this strategy actually. So very first one, broad low cost strategy. As the name we can connect low cost, that is short minimum possible cost we can accord, or we can to produce any service or product. Actually we market product or services, simply we known as product. Product can be differentiated by two types. The first one is physical product and the second is service. So when you talk about product, it means both of them. So when we market our product, we actually want to know our strategy. If it is low cost strategy, then we have to try to make any or to produce any of my product or services at the lowest possible cost, because my target customer or my target market are the customers who have low income, could be, or economically weak, or any country. For example, you can connect China. So China export many of the products in various countries. So China produces all type of products. It's quality products, medium quality products, low products, or lower products. So in the Asian countries, so for example Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, and subcontinent, they produce lowest cost product. Any kind of products. You, if you search for a product in the lowest cost, you will see it is China, made in China. But in their home country, you will never find it, low cost product or lowest price product in their home market. You will not find it. But they produce product at quality with high combination with quality and features, and they export in the Europe and American market, not Asian market. So same product, same features, or same brand name, but there is a quality difference in Asian market and Europe market or American market. So we talk about low cost product, low cost strategy. If your company practice low cost strategy, then your task should be minimize the cost. So cost minimization is essential in broad low cost strategy. Broad means market share. We want to capture the maximum market share, or maximum market segment, or whole market. If our market like that, so this is market, then broad means total or whole of them. Narrow or focus means a segment from it. So broad low cost strategy means we want to capture the total market with lowest cost. That is, cost minimization is essential and important here. So for cost minimization, we have to minimize our cost. We can minimize our cost by evaluating our cost drivers. So these are the cost drivers. How can we minimize our cost? Cost drivers. So we will talk about some of these cost drivers. I will see from my phone. That will help me. Please come. So for cost minimization, it is essential to minimize the cost through cost drivers. Cost driver means the elements that will incur your cost to produce the product or services. So for example, if you want to produce a pen, that's cost driver means the pen materials, raw materials, producing method or supply chain or marketing expense, promotion expense. That is all the cost drivers that will incur the cost and that will impact on the price. So cost drivers, I will talk about the cost drivers. There are 10 cost drivers. You can control or minimize this. So very first one is economies of scale. Economies of scale. Cost drivers, we talk about the first one. Cost drivers, economies of scale means we have to utilize our resources as much as possible. That will help you to incur the cost in the lowest possible way. So for example, our production unit or our capacity is 20,000 and we have to use 20,000, not 15,000 or 10,000. As we maximize our production unit or our production materials, it will help us to make the product as the minimized cost, right? So for this reason, we have to use economies of scale. Number two, taking full advantage of experience and learning curve effects. As per our experience and learning curve, as we see in the probably economics or microeconomics, learning curve means you start from here and you learn, and then minimize your cost. That is simple. If you start something at the very beginning, it will very costful for you. But if you are experiencing, learning and experiencing, then the cost will minimize day by day, day after day. So this is known as experience curve or learning curve. So at the beginning point of any industry or any company, the cost will be high, and later on it will be minimized day by day, year after year. So this is known as experience curve or learning curve. Number three, operating facilities at full capacity. As you already mentioned, full capacity uses is necessary if you want to produce the product at minimum cost. So full capacity, you have to utilize all of your capacities at production house, warehousing, or materials and support services. So for example, you have 3 or 4 or 5 employees. You have to pay salary at the end of the month, but you have uses only two employees. So that will incur your cost in the product or services, but you cannot use it. So you have to use the operating facilities at full capacity. Number 4, improving supply chain efficiency. As you know, supply chain in the customer market, consumer market, simply any kind of product that is product উৎপাদন করে কে manufacturer আমরা বলি উৎপাদনকারী manufacturer, the person, the company or factory that produces the product. So manufacturer, then its own dealer or distributor or agent, the product comes to here. Then W wholesaler, যেটাকে বাংলায় বলে পাইকারি, যে পাইকারি কিনে the wholesaler. Then from the wholesaler the retailer gain it, retailers, খুচরা ব্যবসায়ী বলে বাংলায় খুচরা ব্যবসায়ী বলে. From the retailers store we can purchase it, that is customer. And the person who consume is consumer. Sometimes customer and consumer the same or the other. So manufacturer produce the products, so he get the raw materials from supplier. This is mainly known as supply chain management. Supply chain, any kind of supply chain, that is supply chain. So it has 2 parts: forward supply chain, backward supply chain, or it can be told as customer supply chain, business supply chain. And we now talk about this supply chain, supplier to manufacturer. And it has also internal supply chain management. That, so for example, production house Gazaria, Gazipur. Production is here, but raw materials came from Patna. So is transportation cost. So own transportation or courier transportation, but third party transportation. There are many issues here that will maximize the cost or minimize the cost. So we have to maintain the supply chain efficiency. Then number 5, substituting lower cost inputs wherever there is little significant product quality or performance without sacrificing the performance. So you have to collect raw materials at a minimum cost. You have to produce the product at lower cost strategy. So you have to we have to collect the raw material at a minimum cost. As can you remember, the companies in the beginning stage collect raw materials, then produce the product. But at the end or at the time being, they should or they can or they could the raw material own capacity, or they can produce the raw material only. That will help he or she, the manufacturer, to minimize the cost. So we'll talk about that. Then number 6, using the company bargaining power with suppliers and the vice versa. As we talk about, that is company or manufacturer, so he or she have to bargain with supplier to collect the raw materials at a minimum cost. Bargaining, we know, bargaining. দর কষাকষি করা, রাইট? বাণিজ্য মেলা চলতেছে না, ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ট্রেড ফেয়ার, আপনি যান, ওই যে গতদিন একটা নিউজ দেখছিলাম, প্রবাবলি স্টার্টেড ব্লেজার প্রাইস 7,000 টাকা, Father said 1,000, and son said if it is 15, then we can buy, and finally they got it only 12. 1200 টাকায় মাত্র কিনছে। 7,000, it comes down 1,000. This is bargaining, right?
It is real bargaining.
Real bargaining actually. So as you said, manufacturer have to bargain with the suppliers.
আমি তো 3,000 টাকা নিচে দামই বলতে পারতাম না।
There are many years ago, ইত্যাদি অনুষ্ঠান, ইত্যাদি, Harif Shamtek. Make a short video with কি ওনার নাম একটা নাটক করে যে খুব হাসি খুশি থাকে, ফারুক বা এটা কি একটা নাম, ওনাকে সেম একটা ইয়ে করছিল যে বার্গেনিং এর ইস্যুতে, কেনার বলে যেন কি বলে ঠকে গেলাম না তো, ওনার দাম বলছে 5,000, এ বলছে 500, আর দিবে না, চলে আসতেছে, তো চলে আসতে আবার ডেকে দিছে, ও বলতেছে না ভাই এটা 2,000 দেন, এত কম দেওয়া যায়, বাট সে 500 উপরে বাড়াবেই না, বলে আপনার ইয়ে না থাকতে পারে, বাট আমার তো এক কথা দাম আছে, তো আপনি বলছেন এক কথা বলতে হবে একদম, তো আমার একদম 500, পরে যখন ডেকে দেয় তখন রিয়েলাইজ করে ঠকে গেলাম না তো, আমার সাথে দিয়ে দিয়েছে আবার। So number 5, bargaining power with supplier. Number 6, using the company bargaining power. Oh, what did it do? Number 6 it is. Number 7, using online system and sophisticated software. As the manufacturer want to minimize its cost, it can use online systems and sophisticated software to achieve operation efficiency in the minimum cost. You heard the name MIS? MIS? You heard the name? Management Information Systems. So that will help the manufacturer to achieve minimum cost or low cost strategy, MIS. But there are many other issues. Number 8, improving process design and employing advanced production technology. AI full meaning, you know, AI. Its uses, there are many issues. In business sector segments, you can use AI. Number 9, being alert. Sorry, পরবর্তী ক্লাস তো দিয়ে গেছে, এখনই ফোন দিচ্ছি।
আজকে ছোট করে ক্লাস নেওয়ার কথা ছিল মনে হয় সব, আমাদের সময় তো চলে যাবে।
আচ্ছা আমি ছেড়ে 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে ছেড়ে দেবো।
আমাদের স্যার একটু আমাদের রেজাল্ট আজকে মনে হয় দেওয়ার কথা ছিল।
রেজাল্ট, হ্যাঁ রেজাল্ট। শিওর স্যার। হ্যাঁ ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, রাসূল ভাই ক্লাস আছে, আমি ক্লাস ছিলাম। আচ্ছা এটা করার জন্য তাহলে একটু রেজন স্যারকে বলতে হবে যে স্যার ওইটা শেষ করে আমি এটা ঢুকবো কিনা, তাহলে আমি মোটামুটি 40 ঢুকতে পারবো, একটা 10 ছেড়ে দিতে হবে। রেজন স্যারকে একটু বলতে হবে, রেজন স্যারকে, উনি কোঅর্ডিনেটর, যে সেন্সার ক্লাসটা আমরা নামাজের আগে নিয়ে নেবো কিনা, স্যার যদি এটা ছেড়ে আমাদের 20-30 মিনিট নিয়ে নেয়, উনি যদি অ্যালাউ করে তাহলে আমি যেতে পারবো, আমি এটা ছেড়ে দেবো 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে।
কর্মী ইউজ করতাম, কর্মীটা না ওরা বলে।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে।
কর্মী
আপনারা যারা ফিজিক্যাল এক্সাম দিয়েছিলেন তাদের রেজাল্ট অ্যাভেলেবল, যারা ফিজিক্যাল দিয়েছিলেন, যারা সেট বি সেট সি অনলাইন এটা অ্যাভেলেবল না, সো আপনারা হোপফুলি এখানে যারা আছেন সবাই ফিজিক্যাল দিয়েছিলেন,
রাইট স্যার।
ওকে তাহলে আমি লাস্টে শেষ করে দিচ্ছি। Over. We are in number 9. Number 10, motivating employees through incentives and companies. You read about motivation, that is pressure, that will help the employees to work more. So motivation in two types, financial motivation and non-financial motivation. With the help of financial and non-financial motivation, you can motivate your employees to work as one or as more, right, rewarding, salary, bonus sharing, profit sharing, something else you know already. However, so number 2, broad differentiation strategy. To differentiate your product from the others, you have to maintain some differentiation drivers, that is quality drivers, that is value drivers, known as value drivers. In the number 1, we talk about cost drivers, and number 2, we are talk about value drivers, that will create the value. You know value, right? Value. So number 2, broad differentiation strategy, that is value drivers. These are the value drivers. Very first one is create product features and performance attributes that appeal. Quality control process, we can talk from here. Very first quality control process, QC department in everywhere. QC department, that is the main action of differentiation strategy. Your product differentiate from the others with the help of QC. And there are many QA, quality assurance. In any product level, you can see QC passed, right?
Right.
That is QC.
Especially with
Then
electronics.
product research and performance, high quality product research and performance needed to drive differentiation strategy. Then customer service is needed, after sales and before sales, both are included here. Then production R&D means, you know, R&D,
Research and development.
You already know, however, technology and innovation, that already talked about AI and MIS, that is technology and innovation. Then input quality, so to produce output in quality manner, you have to absolutely input in quality manner, right? So quality input, then employee skill, training and experience. Most of the companies are training center or training department, they will training their employees regularly. Or in some issues they talk. Then sales and marketing, that is the biggest one, sales and marketing. Without sales and marketing, there are no company can survive in the market actually. It could be 3 years or 5 years or 10 years we can delay. That is dumping pricing, you know, dumping pricing. কোন একটা পণ্য বাজারে হঠাৎ করে দাম কমায় দেয় না, উদ্দেশ্য কি থাকে? এবং এটা নিশ্চিত আপনিও জানেন এই দামে বিক্রি করলে কোনো লাভ থাকবে না এবং একে অনেক ভর্তুকি দিতে হবে এখানে। তারপর কোম্পানিগুলো কেন এটা করে? বিশেষ করে বড় বড় কোম্পানিগুলো
প্রফিট মার্জিন যেটা
এমএনসি গুলো
আগেই বলছে প্রফিট মার্জিনটা আগেই তার লেভেলে গেছে এবং
Clearing
extra
sale,
করে-
যেন একদমই টোটালি টাকাটা নষ্ট না হয়।
এটা হচ্ছে পরে, কিন্তু এর আগে যেটা করে আর কি, যে আমি যে ইয়েটা বলতে যাচ্ছিলাম, আপনারা যেটা বলতেছেন এটা হচ্ছে প্রফিট মার্জিন উঠে গেছে, এখন আমাকে স্টক ক্লিয়ার করতে হবে বা টাকাগুলো উঠে আনতে হবে, প্রোডাক্টের মধ্যে লিখে রাখতে তখন। বাট অনেক দেশে যেটা করে বড় বড় কোম্পানিগুলো দেশের ইন্ডাস্ট্রিগুলোকে ধ্বংস করে তারা বাজার দখল করতে চায়, তখন যেটা করে ডাম্পিং প্রাইসিং করে। একটা প্রোডাক্টের কমন প্রাইস মোটামুটি সবাই বিক্রি করছে 20 টাকা, এই প্রোডাক্টটা বিক্রি করবে 10 টাকা এবং হাই কোয়ালিটি, এটা নিশ্চিত করবে প্রোডাক্টগুলো থেকে এটা ভালো, তাহলে সবাই এটা কেনা শুরু করবে না, এটা 3 বছর থাকবে। ছোট কোম্পানি যেগুলো যারা ওই পণ্য উৎপাদন করতে, এই কোম্পানিগুলো টিকতে পারবে বাজারে? পারবে না। এর তো 20টা দেশে ব্যবসা আছে, একটা দেশে লস করতে 19টা দেশে তো লাভ করতেছে।
যেটা আর কি প্রাণ আরএফএল বেকার ইন্ডাস্ট্রিটাকে ধ্বংস করে ফেলছে আমাদের।
এরকম অনেক এক্সাম্পল আপনি খুঁজে পাবেন। এখন কে কসমেটিক্স এখন নাই কেন, তিব্বত পাওয়া যায় না কেন, এরকম অনেক এক্সাম্পল আপনি পাবেন আশেপাশে। সো এটা কি ইন্টারন্যাশনালি বলে, গ্লোবালি বলে ডাম্পিং প্রাইসিং, অর্থাৎ প্রাইস এমনভাবে কমানো যে অন্যান্য কম্পিউটার রেটে অ্যালাউ করতে পারবে না। সো 3 বছর পরে দেখা গেলো বাজারে সে ছাড়া আর কেউ নেই, এতদিন যে লসগুলো করছে না, এখন 3 গুণ দামে ওটা বিক্রি করবে, 3 গুণ প্রাইস বাড়াই দেবে, এখন তো কোনো কম্পিটিটর নেই, একচেটে ব্যবসা করবে।
তাহলে কেন আমরা ওদেরকে অ্যাভয়েড করি না?
অ্যাভয়েড করি না, এটা বলতে গেলে আবার গভর্নমেন্ট ইস্যুতে যাইতে হবে, ইন্টারন্যাশনাল পলিটিক্সে যাইতে হবে, এগুলো নিয়ে আমরা একদিন গল্প করা যাবে। বাট আপাতত যে ইস্যুটা সেটা আমরা শেষ করি। সর্বপ্রথম 2 নম্বর হচ্ছে এটা ব্রড ডিফারেন্সিয়েশন স্ট্র্যাটেজি। Number 3, focused low-cost strategy. If we can market or we want to market in market segment in narrow sense or focused, very sophisticated or in a narrow segment, one market or 2 market segment, then it is known as focused low-cost strategy with low cost. And if we go for focused differentiation strategy, as we know broad differentiation strategy, but the target market is minimum number or low number or very low, then it is known as focused differentiation strategy. And the last one is base cost strategy. That is the combination all of this. That is hybrid style. You know hybrid, the word hybrid. That is the all of hybrid style. So base cost strategy means the combination all of this. That is hybrid actually means it can be 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 1 to 4 every all of this covers it. So these are the 5 competitive strategy. You have or you will get a questions in your final exam from here. Onset question from here. Competitive strategy, onset question from here. So I will upload it in your ERP system. You can download from there. So Shankavi ছেড়ে দেওয়ার কথা, Shankavi ছেড়ে দিচ্ছে। আরেকটা ক্লাস আছে।
I think it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. Next lecture আমরা হয়তো আরেকটু সময় নিয়ে কথা বলবো।
Sir, now you are telling Mars?
Yes.
Okay.